All right, so this next one is I put in the thing sacrifices versus living in the moment. And this is one of those things where, like, you meet some people who are like, you got one life to live, life short, whatever. I feel like this happens more often with like money. You know what I mean? Like when you want to save for the future, but sometimes you're like, damn, I want the new GoPro, right? You like fuck it, and so like trying to find the balance between um, making some sacrifices, like say you might want to put more towards your student loans or whatever, versus saying I want to go to Hawaii this year, right? Do y'all have a way that like a system or anything that y'all like discern between the two, or like how you make your decisions? You more of a YOLO kind of guy? You more conservative, or like what?
So I like to live pretty thriftily, if that's a word.
It is
But
today.
yeah, but I'm definitely known for my impulse buys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll buy cheap clothes. I'll like save money, all that good stuff. But then I'll go out and buy like a $2,000 mountain bike, and not even think twice about it because
Wow.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get use out of it and everything like that. Um,
Why though?
why do I do it?
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're okay with
Yeah. So I will penny pinch, but then when it comes to big expenses, I don't think twice.
Interesting. But there's okay. But you pick and choose like which things are worth it though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I don't just wake up one day and say, "Man, I really want a mountain bike. I'm going to go
Right.
do it."
Okay.
Like, I say,
You're a researcher. Like you're
"Yeah, I research."
right.
But then I don't think twice. I
Okay.
don't look back. I just
Fuck it.
it's
Do the
gone. It's
consequences
done.
after.
Yeah,
I like that.
absolutely.
I like that. Are you more conservative, Brandon?
What was like the original question again?
So sacrifices versus living in the moment. So
Sacrifice versus living.
like being able to know or discern between the moments where you're like, all right, I need to like kind of chill. Like, let me just order water. Let me just order water. I'll get lemonade next time.
Yeah.
As opposed to saying like, nah, fuck it. Bring me 3 lemonades and I want different kind of lemonades too.
Gotcha. I mean, I think I have like a good balance of both. Like bringing it back to money, we mentioned student loans. Like I've done the math on what my student loans gonna cost me in interest and like how long that's gonna take.
Yeah,
And that causes me like a lot of stress, honestly.
it does.
So I'm very aggressive with my student loans, but at the
Okay.
same time, you gotta splurge on vacations every once in a while.
Right.
And I think also part of that is like you decide what experiences you want to put your money into. Like I try not to like buy too much stuff or like honestly like spend a whole lot of money on food. Like I'll put in money for like a trip or whatnot and like not think twice about it. I'll just like this costs what it costs. I'm gonna enjoy this and
True
like
that.
let it go.
Okay. So you have some type of balance in there somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I too look at my student loans and I'd be like, it's just like a mountain, bro. Like sometimes I'm like, is it like, can I just wait it out and just wait for it? I think like after like 25 years, it kind of goes away or something like that. I think they like charge it towards you like on like income or something like that.
Oh yeah, true for student loans.
Oh, you're on that plan.
Yeah.
I think for some professions is like a tangent, but like for teachers,
Yeah.
you can like if you get them forgiven after like 30 years of like making on time payments, like okay, whatever,
I think
fuck
it's less
that.
than that
Maybe it's less than that.
for like public service or something like that, or
I don't know.
like public sectors. You
Yeah,
get
but still,
you get
like,
you get it forgiven after like 10 years.
that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like another discussion, but I think the thing about student loans is like a lot of people in our generation that have them just like decided this is gonna be with me for the rest of my life. Whatever.
Fuck it.
Minimum payments.
Minimum.
This is just like the living tax I'm gonna pay until the day Student loans are such bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't argue with that, man.
You make this massive investment when you're like 18 years old.
18. Yeah, I read a meme the other day that was talking about like you can borrow 200K as an 18-year-old for school, but you can't get a $20,000 loan for anything at that age.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I mean, speaking of great memes, I saw a meme. Have you guys seen the Netflix Fire documentary?
Hell yeah, so
No.
fire. You haven't?
No, I'm missing out. What is this?
Okay, well, there's this meme. It's like the caption is like, "When my student loan payments are due." It's like the picture of that guy Andy. When he's telling that one
He
story.
is the king, bro.
Anyway,
So okay, just like a quick synopsis. So Fire Festival is basically this like festival, like a music festival that this guy put on, him and Ja Rule. And what they
Ja
did
Rule and
was
Billy.
to pub it, initially they went to like like one of Pablo Escobar's old islands or whatever, and they had a bunch of models like take pictures and like drinking, like little parties, and they had like little there was like the area in the Bahamas where like there's a bunch of pigs and stuff, and they was like swimming with the pigs, and it was like a good time.
Yeah.
And so then they had all these models and like entertainers post about Firefest, right? But the thing is, bro was selling a dream. So like, and he wasn't being legit with any of his shit. So they ended up getting kicked off the island. Before the festival even started, and they started selling like hella tickets, like worth thousands and thousands of dollars, but didn't have anything that he like.
And they were like
said he would
promising.
have.
They were like promising the world too. They were promising like a nice village with like these decked out like cabin like tent things,
Right.
with, like running water and like gourmet chefs all over the place.
Yeah.
None of that.
Nothing.
And he had none of that shit. Like to the point where he didn't prepare properly for it because he tried to do it in like 6 months. He had no type of infrastructure, and what made it worse is it like rained the day before, so all like the tents, the luxury tents that were just like sheltered, like what was it, like natural disaster tents,
FEMA
like
shelters.
FEMA shelters.
They were literally FEMA
They
shelters.
were literally FEMA shelters, bro.
Yeah.
It rained the day before. All this shit got wet. So people showed up on these planes like, yo,
What's going
they
on?
have nowhere to sleep.
Yeah.
They ain't have no, they have food. They had like a cheese
The
sandwich.
cheese sandwich. The infamous cheese sandwich.
And
Also, every musician pulled out
All of
like
them.
the day before.
All of them. And the reason it went viral was because a guy took a picture of a plate of the food they were passing out. It was literally a cheese sandwich with like a piece of lettuce.
Yeah.
That's what like brought it down.
Yeah.
Cause even like up until the day before, they were still trying to like cover it. It was just real bad. But I mean, student loans. I don't. If I could finesse my student loans like that, then I probably would.
If you could what?
Finesse my student loans like that.
Oh yeah.
Just be like,
Well,
I got
yeah.
you, I got 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 you. It's coming. It's good. But you can't. Cool. I think like I try to find a balance between paying for things and being responsible with my money or whatever. But sometimes I feel like it's a waste of time and it's a waste of resources. I don't know. I'm conflicted all the time about it because like I want to be responsible, but I also want to have fun, right?
You gotta have fun while you're young. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I do. You do. And I don't want to like put all my eggs into my student loans and then like die tomorrow. And then be like, bro, I should have,
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the guys that my dad grew up with, he was cheap his whole life. Like
Yeah.
thrift store shopping, like bottom of the barrel dinners,
Really?
stuff like that. He never really enjoyed life. And then he was probably like 40 or something like that. And he said, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm going to enjoy life. I have all this money. Can't take it with me. Went out, bought a Harley Davidson motorcycle, took it out on his first day, got in an accident and died.
The first day.
First day, first ride,
Shit,
everything.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, and that's some shit.
Yeah. So you got to enjoy life now. Like, don't take it for granted.
I feel like there's a mix.
I'll try to like bring the whole party down,
How the
but
fuck you down the first day? He
Yeah.
died on day one.
heart attack.
Sorry.
Oh, the heart attack.
Heart attack, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
thought
he
he
got
got in
in
a
like
wreck.
a. So he,
Well, he got in a wreck as a result of the heart
Right.
attack.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I was like thinking.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So heart attack then accident.
Because he was having chest pains and he was too cheap to pay the $10 copay to go to the doctor. So he had a heart attack, went off the
that's
road,
just
hit a tree.
stupid.
Yeah.
You almost want to say that. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
Yeah. Feel free to edit out that story if you want, but
Nah,
I got a more appropriate story though.
I feel
So I got one more story before we move off of this
Yeah, go
topic.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So there's this old
guy.
guy at my gym, and I always see him there. We just shoot the shit whenever we see each other. And then he disappeared for a couple weeks, and I was like, man, this guy died.
You got scared?
Like I'm checking the newspaper looking for his name. Yeah.
Damn, Tim.
Yeah. Reading the obits every
Dead
day.
as fuck.
Yeah.
good old Tim.
So he showed up again at the gym. I was like, oh, where you been, man? I thought you died. And he said, no, the wife and I went to Italy. I said, oh, how was it? He said, it sucked.
Oh.
And this is like an old proper guy. And I was like, what do you mean it sucked? And he said, my wife and I, our whole lives, we said we were going to travel when we retired. So we cut corners. We saved money. We put the kids through college and everything. We retire. We go to Italy. Too tired to go up all the stairs.
Wow.
We have diabetes now. Can't enjoy the food.
Wow.
We need to be in bed taking a nap by noon, because we're just old.
Wore the hell out.
Yeah.
For nothing.
So he said, if I could go back, absolutely enjoy your youth. Do not just save for the future. Save for the future, be cognizant of it.
Right.
Speaking as a 28-year-old, I can definitely say that youth is wasted on the young. Because I'm definitely wasting it.
Wasting that shit. So like,
Yeah.
with that guy, I think that's one end of the spectrum, right? But then I try to think about the potential other end of the spectrum. Let's say he lived irresponsibly as a youngster, and then got to his old age, and let's say he didn't have a savings. Let's say he, well, I guess your body wears out either way, so there's no escaping that part. But like, I don't know, let's just say a situation is bad. Which is worse? Is it worse being an old person that waited your whole life to enjoy it, and then get the means to do it, but not really be able to enjoy it? Or is it worse to like balls to the wall as a kid or whatever, to like, through your 30s or whatever, and then get to that age and be like broke and like having to like live off your family members and shit? Like, which is worse?
I think it's worse to be the old guy that saved all your life and then can't enjoy it. My motto
What's the motto?
is here for a good time, not a long time.
Hello. Priorities, bro. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
YOLO.
I like that. That makes me think of Ronnie Coleman. You know who Ronnie Coleman is? You know Ronnie. So Ronnie Coleman is
He's a lifter.
He's one of like the greatest bodybuilders ever. He's 8-time Mr. Olympia. And Ronnie Coleman, he's like 6'2", 6'3", but he's known for his muscle mass and being 8 times Mr. Olympia. And there was one time Ronnie Coleman went to squat, was it 800 pounds, like 1,000 pounds, something like that, a bunch of weight.
Just so extra.
Bunch of weight.
Yeah, a bunch of weight that you don't fucking need to squat.
Bunch of weight, yeah.
And he got 2 reps, but he's undoubtedly one of the greatest to ever do it. People still respect him, but at this point, he's had like 12 back surgeries. He can't walk on his own. He has to use like those little arm things or whatever. He's taking medicine all day. I think he's had another back surgery recently. Like they have to fuse together like the bones in his back a lot, or like put some kind of pins in to hold this shit together, and that sometimes those cause him pain. He got to get them removed, and he's just been through like a series of surgeries to the point where they can't even go in through the back anymore. They got to take out his intestines to work on his back from the front.
Wow.
Yeah, but he wasn't good at 315. Like, why keep adding
But
plates?
here's the thing. When they asked Ronnie Coleman what his regrets are, he said, my only regret is that when I squatted that weight, I only did 2 instead of 5. That's his only regret. I respect the hell out of that.
That's a hell of an attitude to have.
Yo, and
that's awesome.
He is like, if you see him, you be like, God damn, bro, you doing bad. But Ronnie's like, hey, man, I enjoyed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did what I wanted to do. And my only regret is that I didn't do more of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Ronnie's he's not that old. He's like maybe like 50s. So he might have some time left. You know what I mean? But,
I mean, what kind of time's that going to be? Can't even walk.
Right. But talking to him, it sounds like it was worth it. You know what I mean? And
I mean, obviously, I just said good time, long time. So yeah.
Yeah.
What you want to do, but
you want to max it out early and just coast the rest of it. You know, coasting to the gas station. You know, like I've done it before, bro. Hey, I don't know. But I don't know if I'm that brave to live like that. You know what I'm saying? And just hope for the best. You know?
Yeah.
I guess it's easier if you. It's kind of bad to say, but like if you have children, then you assume that they're gonna take care of you at old age. Mm-hmm. No,
I would never assume that. Shout out to my parents.
2 times. What's up, Mom? I see you Thanksgiving. Have my mac and cheese ready. That's tough. Yeah, I don't know, but so generally speaking, man, like I think I'm less conservative than I think I want to be. Like I travel a lot, and I spend my money on things that I enjoy, like technology or like mainly experiences, like things that I'm gonna remember.
Yeah.
And like talk to my friends about. I'm like, yo, remember that time we was in Costa Rica and we had no money or whatever? Like I enjoy those stories, and I guess like the end goal is just to I don't know, maybe just to have something that you can look back on that you are happy about or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no like age assumption, that we can like hold. You know what I mean? Like you can assume you're gonna live to 80, right? But like, might not, right? People die young all the time. The good die young, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the real answer is you have to like obviously manage both,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have to like think about the future and like have one eye on that, but also enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
While we're in our late 20s to early 30s.
Dick.
I'm still living it, man. I don't have no plans of slowing down anytime soon. But I guess once people like get married and shit, and shit changes, you know what I'm saying? They start to slow down.
Do you guys think about that? Like, I worry about marriage a lot, honestly.
Yes, I do.
What are you worried about?
I just feel like my parents got married when they were like 31 or so, and I'm like 28, and there's like,
You
it's
got
not
no
even on the
prospects.
horizon.
You got no prospects. No maybes.
Wow, savage.
No maybe babies.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how it worked out for them. Doesn't mean it has to work out that way for you.
I feel like that's how it worked out for most of the previous generation. Like, people were just getting married younger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
So,
like,
I mean,
if you want to have a family and like theoretically, be with someone your own age, it's kind of like when you hit 30, like the clock is like, counting down.
That's when it starts.
yeah.
All right. So what we doing? Yeah. I mean, that's why they call it settling down, right? Like you stop going out. Like you're not up late. You don't make as many impulse decisions, especially when it comes to your finances, right? Once you have children, then like that becomes your priority.
Yeah, but I love doing that stuff. I love making impulse decisions.
Yeah, because you don't have no children, and there's nobody that you really care that much about other than yourself.
Well, it's not that. So there's no one else I have to worry about.
Well, yeah, you're not responsible for nobody.
Right.
But the day that you become responsible for someone, you're not gonna be able to do that. I mean, you can, but you're probably not.
I mean, it's like a one-way trip too. Like that's the rest of your life.
Right.
No, like
Yeah,
seriously.
Can't take it back.
Game over. Yep.
Why you call it a one-way trip?
Because like once you have a kid, like you have a kid for the rest of your life. I mean, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah.
And like parents like never stop worrying. Like I know my parents worry about me. I'm like, whatever, 28.
Wrong as hell.
I'm self-sufficient for the most part. They still pay my phone bill, but I pay all my other bills.
Right.